Hey Virgo, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for you guys for the first half of July. Keep that in mind. Some messages are going to resonate for some and others not. So only take messages that resonate. If you are interested in a personal reading, I do offer them. You can contact me below in the description box to set that up if you're interested. Also, my Oracle deck, which is right here, Truth Seekers Oracle, which I've been working on, is available. This is a 44 card Oracle deck. There are 3 options for you. There's either the box version, there's a pouch version, which would come in like similar to this, and also an E version. So different price options, different ways of receiving the deck. The E version obviously would give you an email every day. There's 44 cards. I'll do one now just so you guys have an idea of some of the messages that are in this deck. The idea of this deck is to allow you to work with your own intuition, to sit with the image, because the images of this, with the artist that created these images, are very, very detailed and intricate. So it's to sit with it. How does that message resonate for you personally? What are you getting from the card in addition to the message that I created? Let's see what the message is today for Virgo. Expansion. A time to expand your vision and aim for new heights. Never underestimate what the future can unveil for your inner creator potential. Look at that artwork, guys. He does use, the artist that's creating these works with a digital stylus, a digital tablet, so they are created that way. So this is a time. What's interesting, Virgo, is that, and I probably should have mentioned this before the reading, at the bottom of the deck when I was meditating and just thinking about your reading, it was the 9 of Pentacles, which is all about that. Self-expansion, working hard at something, earning your money, putting your time and energy so that you see some kind of profitable results possibly. So there is a thing here or an energy around your own expansion. How are you, or what are you doing to create that in your life? Okay, let's get into the reading. Virgo, messages for Virgo, first half of July. Thank you so much everybody for your likes, shares, comments, subscribing. I appreciate that. Seven of Swords. I think I got a little too much energy, guys. I apologize. I think I had one too many coffees. Is that the Ace? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. There's your growth. You have the 7 of Swords. And actually, I want to see that. I'm going to clarify this, but I want to say here, Virgo, don't underestimate, I don't think you do, but don't underestimate the potential of what you're capable of achieving, of doing, of creating, of manifesting. I feel like the 7 of Swords, it can be a bit of a deceitful energy, but it can also talk about sometimes things not going in the way we see them. Now, when I see that with an Ace of Pentacles, I feel like, yeah, sure, you might have to cut a few losses here and there, but you may not see that what you need to get rid of, or what you might have to, it's pruning something in your life to promote more growth. 6 of Swords. Yeah, what is it that you have to let go of here, Virgo, that is no longer serving you? In fact, you'd be kind of deceiving yourself. And it might be somebody in your life or something that is pulling you back or limiting you in what you're capable of doing. Some people's energies, or even a job or a situation in your life, can really either make you second guess yourself, make you wonder, there could be a bit of people who don't have faith in you, or people who kind of have a bit of a jealousy or a resentment behind that. But I think that this is something that is interesting. You got the Oracle card expansion, Ace of Pentacles, but in that requires you to maybe let something or someone go, move on from something. Four of Wands. There was that Ten of Cups. The Four of Swords. So again, in order for you here, Virgo, to create a little bit more stability in your life, there's a bit of a stepping down, stepping away, letting go, taking some time to rest, rejuvenate, rethink your plan, because I see a lot of the sword energy here about carrying some of your thoughts forward. What have you learned? You know, what have you realized that maybe there's something here you probably should have let go sooner than later? Maybe you thought, you know what, I knew it. I knew something wasn't maybe right with that situation or person. I probably should have let that go a while ago. You were given some signs. Especially anyone here who had an opportunity kind of taken away from them, or somebody who kind of jumped in front of the line, so to speak. Somebody that could have sabotaged or hijacked one of your opportunities. There could be something around that energy as well. Don't think that it's like, oh, it wasn't meant for you. I guess I'll just lose that game or battle. You know, this is not that it's not meant for you. It's that you are moving on from a situation or person that's not allowing your potential to grow or not working in alignment with you. Again, that expansion card, where in your life do you have to take a look at growing? Queen of Wands. Getting back your energy here after taking some time out. Something or someone that could have just exhausted your energy. Bit of distraction potentially. There's the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you're in this place here, Virgo, or something is sort of telling you, I'm going to put a lot of dedication and care into something. I'm going to step into your confidence knowing that what you want, I would say there's no more time to waste. If you feel you need a little timeout or a break or rejuvenation, do so. If you've just come out of that or come through that, your Queen of Wands is not wasting any time getting to work on something. The Chariot, no time to waste. Keep moving forward here. The time is now. This is Cancer season. We're in Cancer season. So this is kind of you getting back on your tracks, getting aligned with your goals. Where do you see yourself? What do you want for the near or far future ahead? I think that's definitely also a part of expansion. Chariot, leaning into your goals, into your strengths, into where you see yourself. You're motivated by this. This could be motivating. Okay? Let's check in with love and relationships. I'm going to kind of split the reading up because I think that that's a clear enough message in terms of where you might be heading or what. What about love and relationships for Virgo? There's love, King of Cups. Eight of Swords. You're in your head about something here. Yeah, indecision. How you're feeling around someone. This could be the other person. Roles can always be reversed. But you're definitely trying to figure out how you feel about a potential partner in your life, or maybe in love in general. There's something here, because I feel like some of you might be in a scenario that you're kind of like, is this forever? Am I stuck in this? Is there a way out? Do I have a choice? Or is this it? Have I tied the knot to this situation or person? Something is creating a little bit of you being in your head, feeling a little bit clouded around your feelings. Why is this? Why are you, what is this about? You're needing to get a sense of clarity or remember or understand that you have all the free choice that you need to make decisions, especially if your feelings have changed. Nine of Cups. So what is truly making you happy here, Virgo? Are you feeling like this is the wish fulfillment? Is this the person? Is this where you want to be? Is this how you feel? Because this does give a little bit of a torn energy as to like, why are you feeling maybe stuck? Or why are you feeling like, you know, 1 foot in, 1 foot out potentially? One thought in, one thought out, one feeling in. You know, there's like, yes, there's a lot of emotional love here. Is it something that you, maybe it's just a moment, maybe this is just a fleeting moment where you're having a little bit of a, you know, second thoughts around something. Maybe there was a flag. Queen of Swords. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords. Okay. I do think here, Virgo, that a conversation and some kind of action or it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to necessarily cut this relationship off. But I think that a conversation with your person or with, you know, there's something here that will help you take the right course of action. Because you don't want to take action without having a conversation. You don't want to be able to express how you feel. You don't want to be able to see or feel or hear what this person thinks about you or what's going on in your mind. So I think that there's something here that conversation and being very honest, being very clear about maybe what's going on. And, you know, sometimes it's kind of like, I don't know why I'm feeling this way, but I'm feeling a little bit stuck. I'm feeling a little bit like I don't know what's going on. That can allow you to proceed with the next step of your relationship, whether it's in or out. For some of you, it might be that you're going to be cutting this off. You might already be thinking like, you know, if I do have this conversation, it's probably going to be the end of it. And maybe that's part of like preparing or prepping yourself for the possible ending. But not necessarily, because sometimes there's misunderstandings or our thoughts might be, I don't want to say delusional. Let me just see something here. Not necessarily delusional, but maybe you're like, oh, why was I thinking this when this person reassured me of something else that actually makes you realize that you are in a happy place. You might have some differences to sort out or something here that, you know, it might be you questioning whether or not your wish fulfillment, your happiness, your contentment is with this person. And sometimes by getting a perspective or having that conversation, it gives you the clarity that you need, because you are a little unclear about either why you're thinking this or what decision to make or what decision this is going to do to your relationship. Can you clarify this for Virgo to help them? What's the healing advice? I definitely think there's a conversation. There's something about learning more about yourself in this process, possibly. Ask yourself, the first question would be to ask yourself, what is it in life or what is it in a partner or a friendship that you need to feel content, to feel happy, to feel that fulfillment? Page of Cups. Yeah, you may be, I'm wondering if this could spur on, or it could create a bit of an apology. I feel like almost like a loving apology, like I'm so sorry I offended you. I really do love you. It could turn this into a bit more of a friendly outcome because that page, but I do feel like you're going to be well received with love. Somebody who does understand that, okay, I understand your feelings, or thank you for sharing this with me. Tell me about this Page of Cups, the Hermit. There's you. That's your energy. Well, this person does love you, Virgo. I think they care for you. I think that they're willing to give you the space that you need. With that Hermit energy, you may just say, like, not necessarily cutting this off. Maybe for some of you, you are. But needing some time to truly think about myself, to think about my life, to think about what I really want. It's almost like maybe you're feeling like, I hope I'm not leading this person on, or I don't want to lead myself or this person on. And so either this person does care about what is going on in your mind or what you're feeling. For some of you, the Hermit might completely walk away. Anything else? Page of Cups. I think it's about honoring your own self-love here, Virgo. There's a bit of that reflecting on inner child energy. The Emperor. Aries, boss. Is this fully the person you want to commit to? There's the Moon. Truly understanding and getting in a place that you feel control, or you feel like, I'm very, very certain about my feelings. You might be having a few insecurities or fears right now. This could be something that you guys discuss about. I think the Emperor is a very serious person. There is a lot of, like, you're taking this in as an accountable, mature, responsible way as you can, but you can't deny the fact that maybe you have some stuff you need to get off your mind. Something could be making your head spin a little bit here, and you might be questioning a relationship that really just needs a conversation or discussion to figure out, getting all this stuff off of our mind, off of our chest. Maybe this person has a lot of love or an apology or forgiveness for you in wanting you. And, sometimes it's like people may say, or somebody here might say, hey, Virgo, like, I don't want you to be here if you're not fully invested. It's okay that if maybe you need to leave, the Hermit, or take some time. That could be part of this Four of Swords, Four of Wands. Do you need a little bit of a pause around the idea of forming or maybe moving in with somebody? Like, this is something that I think there's a lot of love, but is it the one and only person for you kind of thing? A lot of growth here, Virgo, for you, for yourself, okay? Self-realizations, introspection, reflecting on your life. Do you want somebody there the whole time through? This is the big question that's at hand here. But it does involve taking that chance and coming forth with courage, coming forth with what it is that you need to share and get off your mind, kind of thing. Okay, let's do the Oracle of the Birds. Okay, that was easy. The Sparrow. I like this card for the simplicity of this bird. Conviviality. Create space for the new. A significant new development lies ahead. Exchange and communication with like-minded people are important now. Keep a balance between sharing knowledge and chit-chat. Sparrow admonishes you. Don't talk things down. I just want to interrupt here for a second. I was saying that earlier for you in that Ace of Pentacles of, like, don't underestimate your potential to grow. Don't talk yourself down, or, because something says here sometimes you have to cut a few losses to make new gains. Seek conviviality, then the joy of life spreads. Sparrow carries a great driving force in freedom. Freedom from concepts, evaluations, and opinions. This bird goes with you through the dark night of your soul to create something new with you in all clarity and light. Sparrow helps you to free yourself from old burdens. Soon you will feel a deep joy about newly discovered abilities with which you open new doors for yourself. Carry the joyful message of your transformation into the world. Very much Hermit and Emperor with that Nine of Cups as well. With my ash gray and earthy brown plumage, I turn up nimbly and somewhat unspectacularly. Cheerful in a sociable group, I make contact and chirp my message to you. Particularly striking are my dark throat feathers. These stand for precise communication. The sparrow is companion of Dagger, the Germanic god of day. Knowledge flows through you from the spiritual realm. Exchange and contact with like-minded people. Do not be garrulous. A driving force kisses you, and the sparrow whispers the right words to you. Your affirmation, Virgo, is I am ready to walk through the dark night of my soul and make room for the new. My new way of communication is changing my energy field and brings me freedom. Wow. So there is a new beginning for you here. You had the Fool card earlier, but you have the Ace. You have the Ace of Pentacles. And don't talk yourself down or underestimate your true value, your worth, where you want to be, where you want to grow, what you want to achieve. And there is something here about speaking your truth and really doing a little bit of introspection with yourself. Maybe some of you are definitely going through a bit of that dark night of the soul where you're developing or understanding more about yourself. And it could be a little challenging, to say the least, especially with that Eight of Swords, Two of Swords. You're kind of like, this could be new territory for you. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, everyone, for your likes, shares, comments, subscribe. I appreciate it. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Take care.